trifling.
It's a valid question.
It's not.
It's a valid question.
So if you do me wrong, I should be able to smash your homegirl, your sister.
I'm not about to
With that logic.
Let's look each other in the eyes right quick. Yeah, like look at me, brother.
I'm looking at you.
I can see the pain in your eyes.
I know, but all right.
But I also want to know. But I also.
Hold on.
But I also want to know.
Nose ring, there you go.
How long should I wait to spring it on him that I want to
Come with the homie?
Okay. She don't come up missing.
All right.
She really won't come up missing.
How long do I have to wait?
Yeah, she just want to be a 304. It is what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with the man because they got so many men out here that you could be out there trying to get slayed and sprayed by, giving that Virginia to. You just want to hurt buddy. That's all. It is what it is. Hurt people want to hurt people. You want to use that as a scapegoat.
What the fuck happened to ladies? What happened to just ladies? Feminine, non-masculine, nice and pleasant, kind-hearted, decent. You know, talk in a tone that's can be received by anyone. Knows when to assert herself and knows when to lay back. But always knows her place is not to discipline or try to do as men do. Well, come your ass out here and fix on this carburetor and get up on the roof and let's get these tiles going. Huh? Oh. Hoes gonna be hoes, man.
Legitimize your immorality. That's all it is. When you live by the motto, when they go low, you go down to the floor. That's what you want to do. That's how you want to live. Yeah. A woman like this, if you even run across her in real life after seeing this interview, you got to watch any and every man around you because guess what? She the spiteful kind and she gonna give up them sugar walls if she get mad.
I'm so over mean girl rap. A lot of these mainstream songs are like, she's basic, so I'm gonna take her man. I got more money than her, so I'm gonna take her man. And then her man is gonna give me money. And then I'm gonna take her man. I don't want to hear about how like 6 different rappers are gonna take my nigga. I mean, you could try. I don't think you're gonna succeed. And I certainly have no desire to take somebody's man. I feel like we could do better as Black women, you know, instead of talking about each other's frontals, about each other's looks, about each other's, you know, I want to with them. I like the girlies that like motivate me, that bring out like my spiritual side. I like the girlies that tell me your skin's glowing, you're beautiful, you're Black, and you're present. Like, don't you know, encouragement. You know, Black women, we need encouragement. If you like that kind of music, that's fine. It's just not my cup of tea anymore.
Hey man, listen, you heard it here first. Well, I'm not gonna say that because somebody else could have possibly said it. But I'm going to go on record for saying that I personally think and I strongly feel that female rap is going to be more detrimental to Black women than male rap has been to Black men. I promise you, I think that is going to be the case. I promise you, I think that's going to be the case. Women are not only rapping about shooting other women and killing other women, they are rapping about all kind of stuff that are turning our women into 304s. Because let's be 100% clear on this, man. Dudes rapping about shooting, going after the ops and stuff like that, that's only going to be able to influence a small segment of Black men. Most of us got common sense and we not out there in the streets doing that. But guess what? The stuff that female rappers are rapping about appeals to way more Black women. Way more. The stuff they rap about is insane, but the women think that it's obtainable. They think it's cool. Stealing other women's men, finessing guys out of money, doing all kind of crazy stuff that I really don't even want to talk about right now. I'm going to probably go live and talk about this, but it is wild, and women are more susceptible to it. Women are more likely to follow these women. I'm not going to go out there and use a gun on nobody unless it's self-defense, right? And a lot of y'all are the same way. But you listen to Cardi B, Lotto, and all these other girls as a 15-year-old girl, and they're talking about doing certain things with men and behaving a certain way. These are the women they idolize and look up to. They're going to follow suit. I loved 50 Cent when I was a kid, but I ain't go out there and do the stuff he was talking about because it didn't make sense to go out there and sell drugs and shoot people. But the stuff the women are rapping about, oh, any girl can do this. Almost any girl can do what they saying, and they don't think it's bad.
Hey, make it talk. Don't have a disturbance in front of all these people and all these children. You have no people saying you can take her. I want to talk to her. I'm not going to take her. Yeah. Hey, I want to talk to her. Listen.
Nah, see this right here? This the bullshit that I don't like. It's triggering because I know men who's been through this, man. Don't you try to come in between a man and his child, especially when you know that you are sabotaging the relationship.
These trifling ass bitches need to be goddamn rope tied, hog tied up by some big dyke hoes and let them strap-ons get to going. And after that, we whoop your ass and make you watch Be a Better Bitch videos if you're gonna have a baby. Half you hoes wasn't meant to have kids. I don't care how it's going, how it went. You ain't meant to have kids, you're a piece of shit. And not the state, but other women who can't have kids and are good individuals and shit like that need to be able to take these kids from you and get them a better life than what you gonna provide with your sorry.
Shit, man. The dude said he been calling and the mommy is not answering the phone and she is telling the child that he does not want to be around, bro. That is evil. That is, and I don't know why she hates this man. I don't care if he cheated on her. He cheated on you, not the child. The child needs the father, bro. It is what it is. You can absolutely be a cheater and still be a good parent. That goes for both sides, man. The problem is the women got all of the power in this country when it comes to child care, bro. That's the part that men hate because a woman can cheat all day. These old ass judges still give her full custody. But if the man cheat and the woman gets pissed off and
look at the little girl face, man. She just want her daddy, man.
She can get full
damn,
custody
these streets
of
ain't
the
shit,
damn
boy.
child.
I'm an actress.
Got you. I make construction.
Okay. Dope.
Let's cut the small talk.
Okay.
You
Huh? Do I eat? Absolutely not. That's disgusting. Do you eat ass? You want somebody to eat your ass? Child, bring this light on. Did you get it first?
times are changing.
Did you get it first?
Nah, I had seen another one of these A&P dating shows a couple of minutes ago, and I was like, I don't know if they're actually being serious about trying to date because they're doing some wild stuff. This just confirmed it for me. They are playing. This is only for content, man. And guess what? Since it's only for content, I'm about to react to it, right? This man said, let's cut to the chase, man. Let's cut the small talk, man. Do you eat the devil's mailbox? Oh, my God. You ain't gonna never get them cheeks like that, my boy. Hell no. You gotta be elite. You gotta be a specimen to get away with that. It ain't gonna work, bro.
I thought that I had like a weird obsession with deep sex. And I thought it was because of my pain fetish. But then I went and saw a nurse and she told me I had a deep cervix.
Oh, so you just naturally take what?
No, but wait,
No, but
you
yeah,
know what it is?
I
Yeah,
thought it was crazy.
the way we talk is just mad. But that is literally what you're kind of trying to say.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give y'all a backstory on this one, right? This is funny. I like to put a little comedy in there. I got to give it a mix, man. Some entertainment, some value, lessons, and things of that nature. But this one's funny because a video I did last week, which I'm going to leave it right here, she said that she likes guys that are spiritual, into the poetry, and all of this stuff, right? High vibrational men. But she loves low vibrational men when it comes to sex because it seems like the low vibrational men always come with one of these, but the high vibrational man seems to always come with one of these. You get what I'm saying? She wants the Chad and Tyrone because they come with this, but the beta guy come with this. That's what she's saying. But she just said she got a deep cervix and that.
Anything a bitch talking about is out of control for me, but I hear you.
Red flags.
Living off his partner, don't have a car, don't have a job, broke, can't dress, don't have a gun.
Wait,
That's
what do you mean I have a gun?
like Second Amendment, like who gonna protect me? Okay, and then I hate a man who know they work because that just it's aggravating. But I'm gonna stop there. So
I sentence you
to 500 lashes.
What this big bitch
And she
talking
was
about,
doing
man?
so well in the beginning. You know, it's almost as if she was saying to herself, you know, I'm sounding a little bit too logical right now with everything I'm saying. I gotta add a little bit delusion. This ought to do it.
After Brittany Griner played her first WNBA game since coming home from prison in Russia, the Phoenix Mercury head coach was angry that Los Angeles couldn't sell out the arena for her return. But this makes it seem like they had a choice. And in all fairness, if you offered people a free WNBA ticket or a crisp $1 bill, they are all taking $1.
Damn.
Men's only.
The Chris dollar.
I mean, it was great, but like honestly, come on, LA. Like we didn't sell the arena for VG. Like I expected more. You know, to be honest, right? Like it was great, it was loud, but how was it not a sellout? How was it not a sellout?
Nobody
The
gives a
fact that
fuck.
she genuinely did not understand, why was it not a sellout? How was this arena not packed to the brim? Lets you know the lack of awareness she has and the delusion she's living in. And the harsh reality is that the WNBA really just keeps on trying to get people to come watch their games and convince people to come watch their games pretty much for every reason other than the reason it should be, which is because you have a good product that's entertaining and worth spending money on. They're telling you that you should come watch them play because you should support women's sports. It's the right thing to do. They're telling you you should go watch them play because Brittany Griner's back and she's worth going to watch. And listen, this doesn't really have anything to do with Brittany Griner because we know the WNBA has been dealing with these issues far long before Brittany Griner ever stepped foot on a WNBA floor and began playing basketball in that league. Don't tell me it's the marketing. Don't tell me it's because you're not giving them a chance. If something is worth watching in today's day and age, especially with things going viral, with how much access there is to creating new content, if something is worth watching, people are going to find it. That's just the fact of the matter.
See, this is why I don't be liking men, right? Because I start being nice to one guy. And then all of a sudden, I feel like he thinks that I'm a lame because I liked him back. And what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Hey, man. What the fuck was that on them motherfuckers? That bitch nails, man. This bitch, him trying to open a motherfucking kid's drink. That bitch gonna be there an hour and a half trying to open that goddamn drink. She better off gnawing through the top of that bitch and letting the rest goddamn supersede down her throat. Holding it up, letting it pour down her throat. What is she doing? Hold on.
It's worth watching. People are going to find it. That's just the fact of the matter.
See, this is why I don't be liking men, right? Because I start being nice to one guy. And then all of a sudden, I feel like he thinks that I'm a lame because I liked him back. And what the fuck was I supposed to do?
How you doing? Is he like 8 years old? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't really, I'm not supposed to take kids that are below 6, 8 years old.
Well, he's 8, come on, please, I'm trying to take him to school, he's gonna be late, he literally gotta be in school to make exception, please make an exception. My car's in shop, and I can't take him.
I mean, I don't want to get a ticket.
You're not gonna get a ticket, he's gonna put on his seatbelt.
Yeah, but he needs a car. Like,
No, please, I do it all the time,
No, I can't.
I will tip you.
No, I can't.
So you're gonna be late for school because if you're not.
I can't get a ticket.
4 minutes away.
I can't get a ticket.
Because you don't have a. Well, I can go get his car seat out my garage if you really need a car seat.
Yeah, I need a car seat. Hey, no. No, please. No, it's cool. I don't want no complaints. No, I can't.
I'm telling you, you got the car seat.
Alright.
Come on, like, why does that get so complicated?
Nah, cause I don't want no complaints.
Well, I'm about to complain and live right now.
Well, that's cool. Cool.
You know, I always find it strange why there are just some people who
Dog ass
think that you should put yourself into a dangerous or unnecessary situation
'Cause a bitch
because
will.
of something they did. If he
Bitch, I ain't got to do shit you talking about. Nothing.
pulled over and gets
Nothing.
a ticket,
Fuck you
she's
talking
not going
about.
to then feel obligated to pay that ticket off because it's not in her name.
I forgot how useless men are nowadays.
Hold on, man. This bitch in a t-shirt somebody else made. This bitch in a bonnet somebody made. And if a man didn't make it, he shipped it over here. He drove the big ass 18-wheeler or the fucking plane or the big ass boat or the train. Right? I'm not saying women don't do none of that shit. I know they do, but not at the same numbers. Thanks. She's in a building, which men probably built. That fan back there was installed more than likely by a man. That electricity was probably installed and executed, and the power grid is ran by men. Not saying women don't do anything, but they don't do it at the same numbers at all. She probably has plumbing that was probably set up by men. The foundation of the whole building, yeah, probably all men. The internet she's on talking shit. The car she's talking about that didn't work. Men, not saying women don't build fucking cars and aren't engineers and architects and shit like that, but not at the same numbers. Thank you. But let's listen to what a bitch saying about how useless we are and what her world would be if niggas didn't exist or we didn't do shit for everybody else.
I remember a couple weeks ago, my car wouldn't start, and it was the most annoying thing ever because it was 3 a.m. We just got out of a party, like we're tired, just want to go home. My car wouldn't start. So naturally, I call every guy that I know that's in the greater Cincinnati area, right? Half of them were asleep, so I'm not mad at them. But of those that were awake, either they didn't have jumper cables, or they didn't know what to do, or they didn't know how to do it, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm not one for gender roles, but come on now. Is this who we are? And maybe asking Kobe, what about your girlfriends? All my girlfriends were in the car. So I need the men that I know, and they did not come through, and now I'm sick of men that need to sleep.
Listen, if you can't laugh at a clip like this, then I don't know. I just thought this was...
Nah, I ain't got shit to laugh about. This bitch wasn't funny to me. That bitch wasn't nothing funny about it. Nothing jokingly about it at all, because you're not with gender roles. Bitch, who let you drive? Let me take your ass to Qatar or see how...
It's hilarious because what it really kind of shows you is just how there are still a lot.
Hey Siri, name a country that women can't drive in.
I found some web results. I can show them if you ask again from your iPhone.
No, I don't want to ask on my iPhone. I want to ask your motherfucking ass. Straight up. Fuck you talking about? Hey Siri, can women drive in every country?
I found some web results. I can show
A lot of women out there who just don't get men. They don't understand men. They don't know how men think. Because, understand this, the fact that she thinks she was going to just be able to hit up a random guy in her phone book, whether it was guys that she had placed in the friend zone and she was expecting to come to her rescue, or if it was guys who she had already let decimate, dismantle, and destroy her guts in the past, who she thought were going to come save her, that really doesn't matter. Because really, if a guy really cared enough, he would have found some way to get out there and help her out. It's Google nowadays, and you can YouTube anything, and everybody knows somebody who owns jumper cables. And really, the cold, harsh reality that she may not want to accept is that the men she's...
Nobody fuck with you like that, baby. Y'all confused by niggas who will entertain all y'all pictures and shit like that, and them few little simp ass, trick ass niggas. But the rest of the niggas is trying to get what they getting off your ass. They hunting, they big game hunting, nigga. They little bitty bitch hunting. And your ass is motherfucking out here in the field with motherfucking hunters. You prey, bitch.
Dealing with have already relegated her to a certain status of woman based on their interactions with her. And based on those interactions, She is not the kind of woman who they will get out the bed and go help out 4 a.m. in the morning on the side of the road.
Okay, guys. So this is Rolo's tweet. So I'm gonna read it real quick for y'all. The quickest path to becoming a high value man. Number 1, do not get married. Number 2, avoid family creation. Number 3, vasectomy in your 20s. Number 4, live consistently. Number 5, eliminate all sedations. Number 6, learn game and networking. Number 7, place your strengths and build wealth. And then number 8, resist easing up on your focus.
By the way, when I'm putting out the idea of vasectomy, okay, keep it coming because I love that one. But if there was a male birth control pill, I probably would have put that in there as well. Because what that one section in there was meant to say is that beware of like when the sperm leaves your body, you lose all power over paternity and children and everything else. That's one of the things that really slows guys down and keeps it's a hindrance to becoming to getting up to becoming a high value guy.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. This is for people with wealth and shit to lose, I guess, and all that type of shit. I'm assuming because damn, that's some player shit right there, B. Oh man, look at that shit, B. Oh man, did you see it, B? That shit was cold. I don't know about that shit he was talking though.
I can't rock with that. This has to be said. When we get to a point where men are suggesting and telling other guys the fastest way to get to being a high value man, that go out there and get a vasectomy, because then you don't have to worry about getting a woman pregnant. You can still be reckless because a vasectomy does not protect you from STDs. And all right.
I don't get that concept of what he's saying, but that's probably once again wealthy nigga talk.
Yeah, high value man, you must
chase after what you want to chase after, stay on your grind, your purpose. But in that area, you don't need to be disciplined. Go out and just do what you want. But guys, then there's this perspective.
What's the weather for today?
Man, you must
expect partly cloudy skies today. Daytime temperatures will hover around 79 degrees, with overnight lows around 60.
Exercise, sexual discipline. Sexual discipline is one of the most critical areas to where men who could be high value have ruined themselves. What does that mean? You got kids everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, about 4 women. You're not high value. Oh, we're going there tonight. That's why I say people who are music, athletics, or entertainment are not automatically put in a high value category because their money comes differently, number 1, and number 2, because so many of them tend to lack sexual discipline. Less than 10% of your time needs to be devoted to dealing with women when you're a single man. You need to be spending 95% or more of your time, or 93% or more of your time on your purpose. 7% for women. But see, far too many guys out there be like, man, I wish I could be doing what you do, man. If I was in the letter and doing what you do, I'd be cutting and I'd be doing it. And that's why you're never gonna be nothing, never gonna go anywhere. Because how much is enough?
And really, after watching those 2 clips, I hope something you was able to really gather for yourself was just
how much is a fucking enough, bro?
Trying to tell you what you want to hear.
How much is a fucking enough, fellas? You've been fucking since you were 12, 13 years old. Some of you lower than that. And it's like, bro, are these women like, how are they helping your life in any way besides another story to tell? Busting them down. You don't trust this bitch because you gonna strap up with every one of them because you don't want no baby by a bitch and you don't want no disease by a bitch. Why is you fucking her then? Because hoes is wanna fuck. Man, fuck what a hoe wanna do. You hear me? Hoe shouldn't have no say so what she wanna do with a nigga. What she wanna do with her kids and herself, go on and jump to it. Everything else, I need you to shut the fuck up. I don't wanna hear it. A woman don't want this and she prefer that. Bitch, you made your choices. You made the bed, sleep in it, roll over in it. Get a new frame, it's still the same mattress, bitch, the bed. You made.
Someone is telling you something you need to hear. And those are 2 very different things because in that first clip, what Rolo Tomasi pretty much was saying, it sounded like he was trying to tell men what he thought they wanted to hear. Turns out that a lot of guys didn't agree with them. There was a lot of people who gave him a lot of backlash for that, but it sounds like he kind of said that statement, whether it was tongue in cheek or whatever, because maybe he thought, hey, this is what men want to hear. Then you had Kevin Samuels speak from a perspective where he said, listen, I don't care if this is what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, because if you want to become this caliber of man, this is what it's going to take.
Surprising my husband for date night. Told him to pick out an outfit.
Looks like she knows how to show her appreciation and wants to show her man a good time.
It was a white girl. I mean, it is what it is, right? But that was a white girl, was it not? Oh, look like a white girl to me. Oh. That's all I'm saying. You can call it what you want to call it, but that's what I saw. I'm gonna go, man. But yeah.